All right, greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. My name is Tonia, and today we are discussing the Capricorn New Moon for you Taurus people. And if you are a Taurus, Ascendant, Sun, or Moon, this video is for none other than you and what you can expect from mid-January 2021 to mid-February. So this is going to be pretty telling, Taurus, for you in terms of the energy that you're likely to experience and some of the key themes that are likely to come up at this time. So that's going to give you kind of a heads up on how to maybe expect what's coming down the pipeline in terms of how to manage different things, for yourself. And so anyway, this is going to be in your ninth house of Capricorn, and that's really exciting, Taurus, because ninth house is a really nice, auspicious, happy house. And so even though, as we're going to talk about, there's more darker, kind of deeper, kind of shadow stuff that's there's also like a really, really nice new beginning on offer for you that I think you're going to really appreciate having had. So that's pretty cool, Taurus. That's pretty cool. And before we do talk about all them juicy details, a couple quick announcements. Number one, if you resonate with the content of this video or this channel, this platform, I do put out a video every single day of the week. You're welcome to join us. We are hundreds and hundreds of people strong at this point, which is so dope to see the growth that we've had here already. And we're only going up. So you're welcome to join us if you resonate with this content. And that's where we're at, as an invitation, a standing invitation to people who are high vibe beings or beings on a journey of spiritual growth and evolution who find astrology is like a useful tool within that experience. That's really why I'm here, So thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and you're welcome to join if you haven't. Number two, you can like this video, Taurus, if it does bring you any value whatsoever, because that's a great free, expense-free way to share this content with more Taurus people, so they don't have to do anything other than click on the video to get the information. And it's just kind of a cool way to like give back to me and just the platform for like all the energy that's put into it. So I welcome you to hit the like button there. And yeah, and do that thing. Last but not least, Taurus, I've been having a really nice time lately doing live sessions and also recorded with various clients. So I'm back for bookings. If you want to, do that, get a session booked with me, you can. I have a link to my email or just the email listed in the description of this video. You can click on that and send me an email, and we'll book a session. And yeah, if you want your chart really kind of looked at more deeply and understand it from a place of more solid ground, a reading is a great way to get that clarity and to have a nice kind of educational experience unique to you and your chart that you can replay and rewatch anytime you darn well please. Okay, so that all is what I had to say on that. And now we will share our screen, Taurus, and you will see this lunation new moon that is happening in your ninth house. So auspicious. Okay, so you can see this is happening on the 13th of January, really early in the AM or really late in the evening on the 12th, depending on whether you're up or not. That's just when it's happening. So this is, like I say, a good house to have this in, and Capricorn is serious though, and so is the fact that this new moon, full moon, new moon sun conjunction is conjunct Pluto, and you see how Pluto is at the party 1 degree off, Taurus, from the new moon itself at 23 degrees. And this is a new beginning, sure, because the Divine Mother and the Divine Father, the moon and the sun, respectively, are coming together in growth and union, yeah. But also with Pluto there, it's again really serious and kind of darker and kind of like a little more intense. There's no little more to it. That would be putting it lightly. It's a lot more intense. And so there's a new beginning for you in this ninth house. All of this is kind of the platform for where this energy is being hosted in your life, right? Over the next month. And what that means is that that new beginning that has these darker kind of undertones of like trauma, even, or transformation and psychological kind of depths and death and rebirth and all these really serious, like truth lie detector test kind of themes, is happening in terms of your belief systems, Taurus. So I think a lot of Tauruses out there, you're probably going through some type of belief shift, some type of belief like transformation in a way that you never knew you really felt before. I see a lot of Tauruses out there getting really real with themselves about what they really believe, and maybe how what they have believed was kind of false or otherwise not in alignment with their personal truth. And I say that because you have like a pretty intense configuration there that is the truth. And Pluto brings truth. It doesn't bullshit. It's the truth planet, and it's the deeper, darker truth that you don't always want to deal with. And that is coming very much so to the forefront of your consciousness. And you not only are getting like a download there from source, I'm seeing, on where you need to go in terms of this belief system, ninth house that we're talking about, or even your own faith system, because the ninth house rules your connection with spirituality and faith, Taurus. But you're getting a new beginning, a new opportunity to take it to the next level, to advance beyond whatever you've been feeling that is not right or is otherwise suppressive or manipulative in terms of your belief system. There's a purging, put it that way, because Pluto is the great purger. It's like the vomit point of the heavens. At any point you see Pluto, it's the purge point. It's the poop point. It's the vomit point, so it's the excretion of what needs to shed in order for the new beginning to really come through a shiny pearl. It's the compost that needs to go into the earth and the death process of things breaking down so that they can turn into fertilizer for things to grow anew. Okay. So that's all ninth house. And it could be foreign travel that this is connected to, ninth house, or it could be belief systems, as we said, spiritual systems, as we said. But if you are doing foreign travel at any point, throughout this next month, that's going to be pretty profound. I would watch out for that and expect maybe some deeper, kind of more power dynamic stuff to play out if you are doing that. Just be aware that could happen, but ultimately through like faith and spirituality, because this Neptune thing and the Venus thing, which is like pleasure and so forth, as long as you're willing to go through some intense kind of power stuff or even like death cycle type stuff, you'll be just fine. But maybe not the best time. Maybe it is. Maybe you're making some power moves and it requires global travel. You can't get around it, or you don't want to get around it, whatever. That's cool. I'm just saying that's an opportunity right now. And last thing with that kind of chunk of this interpretation is that Venus is in Capricorn, which is a nice support because she's in the sign of the new moon itself, which gives it a nice flavor, a nice support system of beauty and harmony as an opportunity for how this angsty energy can possibly manifest. So there's that to consider. And also with that Venus square Mars, that's your passion energy that's coming forward, and kind of like your passion, sure, but your kind of your what do I want to say, your impulses. So your impulses are somehow in a way like really well guided, as long as they're coming from a place of like your inner authority, Capricorn, your own inner authority of your belief systems, Capricorn in the ninth house with Venus there. And you are under a volatile influence, Taurus, because you have this Mars Uranus conjunction in your sign, which is intense as hell, literally. And Mars just entered Taurus, so it's kind of like, dang, that's intense. Then you put that in a conjunction with Uranus, and it's like, dang, like that's a lot of like intense, explosive, kind of like bomb energy. Like Uranus and Mars together is definitely bombs and explosions. So just be aware that like if you are a Taurus, try to really avoid being a metaphorical or a literal energy or literal bomb. Like just try to avoid anything super explosive and intense. If you're a Taurus, it's not a good time to go out there with a bunch of fireworks and do some crazy shit. Like it's just not, because it's square Saturn. And Saturn is like instant karmic rewards or karmic rewards over a long period of time, you know. With Mars square Saturn, whatever's put into action under this new moon is going to take a lot of diligence or a lot of persistence or a lot of grind energy or a lot of feeling like you're going up the hill, up the mountain, you know, for a while. And persistence to get what you want. If you are putting in a lot of intentions, it might just involve that. Because guess what, Taurus? Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, aka the sign that the new moon itself is happening in. So just be aware that if you do start new beginnings now, it has some of that flavor going on there as well, you know. So there's that. But don't do anything too rash with that Mars Uranus conjunction. You got to deal with this for a couple months by sign. For right now, it's pretty darn close in degrees. So it'd be my astrological advice to you, Taurus, don't go too crazy with your impulses right now, unless you have a deeply profound connection to them being rooted in the kind of authority of your belief system and somehow involving your pleasures and your passions of a pleasurable variety, because Venus is there to support that expression. If it's coming from rage against the system, because Saturn is not in good aspect, it's like Saturn is systems and structures and governments, you might not want to go forward with it. You see what I'm getting at with that? Because this volatile conjunction is in harmonious, look at it, it's in harmonious conversation with this, and it's in disharmonious conversation with this. You see the lines there? That shows you the conversations. So yeah, I hope this video brought you value, and you know it did. So hit that like button so that more people can get the info for free. And thanks for all your support. Thanks for being groovy. And until next time, through next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.